Welcome to Picks, Props, and Predictions. My name's Rick Zamprin. Pleased to have you jumping on board every Thursday when we unleash another edition of Triple P. Week 16 of the CFL is what we're going to focus on, as well as rapid fire picks for the National Football League, week number 3. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please play responsibly. Know your limit. I went 2-0 last week on Triple P, 3-2 overall. Had Hamilton plus 4.5 against Ottawa. Ticats won the game. Bo Levi Mitchell, 275 plus passing yards. He ended up with 299. And I had the Argos finishing 9-9 as part of the prediction. So let's get to the pick this week. Ticats at Toronto, and the Argonauts favored by 6.5. Some books have them favored by 7. Either way, it's a touchdown. Hamilton is 2-0 against Toronto, and I know it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a row. Teams have done it to Hamilton the last couple of years. Hamilton won 27-24 as 3-point underdogs back in week number 7. They also won 31-28 on Labor Day. Toronto was 6-point favorites on Labor Day. And yet the Argos, even after those 2 games, are favored by 6.5 this time around. Both teams are 5-8 against the spread this season. Hamilton has covered their last 3 games. Toronto has covered just 1 of their last 4. So give me Ticats plus 6.5. They're paying at most sports books minus 102. The prop, we're going to go to what is going to be a huge game in week 16. That is Ottawa and Montreal. Red Blacks hosting this game. Ottawa wide receiver Jalen Acklin, over under receiving yards, 55.5. Now, he's topped that number in 3 of his 11 games this season. Montreal, number 2 in passing yards allowed this season. And fellow Ottawa receivers Dominic Rhymes and Justin Hardy have been targeted more than Acklin as of late. I know Acklin has been hurt. And that those increased targets for those 2 guys, both Rhymes and Hardy, could take away some potential receiving yards and impact Acklin's stat line. So I'm going to go under 55.5 receiving yards for Jalen Acklin as my prop. And the prediction this week, and there's a bit of a question mark on this, but running back Greg Bell is listed as doubtful with an Achilles injury as Hamilton gets set to take on Toronto on Friday night. Suffered that injury during practice this week, and that means James Butler, for the first time since August 10th, is going to be suiting up. At least that's my bet. Butler has 1 rushing and 1 receiving TD this season in obviously limited action. He had 8 total TDs last year, 7 rushing, 1 receiving. So my prediction is a James Butler anytime touchdown. He is going to be amped to be back into the lineup to prove to head coach Scott Milanovich, the coaching staff, the team, that he can still get the job done. And who knows, he might just go off. And let's hope, for as far as Ticats fans go, that is going to be the case. NFL Week 3 rapid fire picks. Looking back to Week 2, not as successful as Week 1. Week 1, I went 13-3. Last week, 10-6. So here are my Week 3 NFL rapid fire winners. Jets win on Thursday night. I have Seattle, Tampa Bay, Houston, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Green Bay, Cleveland, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, Dallas, San Francisco, Detroit, Kansas City, and a double dip on Monday, Buffalo and Cincinnati winning on Monday night. Again, Ticats at Toronto, Friday night kickoff at BMO Field is at 7. The 5th quarter will be on the air at 10 p.m.-ish, give or take when the game ends. I want to wish everyone a happy rest of the week. Join me on Friday night. Subscribe to the 5th quarter show on YouTube. Hit that notification bell, and you will be reminded of when the show is live on the air and when picks, props, and predictions and sober second thoughts on Tuesday drops each and every week. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing as well. Tell your friends. Oski wee wee. We'll see you next time.